Have you ever wondered what qualities distinguish people who choose silence as their ally in a noisy world? In this video, we will explore in a profound way the 11 fundamental qualities of those who practice Stoicism and prefer to talk less. Don't miss a second and join this fascinating exploration of Stoicism. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more inspiring content like this. Number 1. The power of concentration. In a world full of constant distractions, the ability to concentrate becomes an invaluable superpower. When we choose silence, we create a sacred space where we can immerse ourselves in our own minds, away from the hustle and bustle outside. This is where the magic happens. In that silence we find the clarity to discern the essential from the trivial, allowing us to focus on what really matters. Great leaders and thinkers have mastered this skill, using the power of silence to make crucial decisions and chart paths to success. It is in these quiet moments that the mind clears, creativity flourishes, and productivity soars. Silence becomes our ally, providing the necessary space for deep reflection, strategic planning, and the effective execution of our goals. Number 2. Internal self-confidence. Internal strength is the fruit of cultivated silence. In those moments of introspective solitude, we face ourselves in a raw way and without artifice. This is where we discover the true source of our self-confidence, not in the fluctuating opinions of others, but in our own authenticity. As we immerse ourselves in silence, we realize that our worth does not depend on external approval, but on the deep connection with our inner being. This deep-rooted self-confidence gives us the strength to stand firm in our convictions, even when we face criticism or challenges. It frees us from the weight of other people's expectations and enables us to walk confidently through life, knowing that our true strength lies in the silence that we have learned to embrace. Number 3. Deep reflection. True wisdom lies in the ability to delve into the depths of our own mind and soul. Deep reflection, a cornerstone of Stoicism, invites us on a journey of self-exploration where we examine our deeply held beliefs, our core values, and our actions with a lens of honesty and objectivity. This process is not merely intellectual, but involves an emotional commitment to ourselves, facing our deepest truths and confronting our contradictions with courage. By immersing ourselves in deep reflection, we gain a greater understanding of ourselves and the world around us, allowing us to make more informed decisions aligned with our deepest values. Furthermore, this practice frees us from prejudices and biases that can distort our understanding of reality, opening us to new perspectives and ways of seeing the world. Number 4. Kindness and consideration. At the heart of Stoicism lies a deep sense of connection and compassion toward all living beings. Being kind and considerate to others is not simply a superficial gesture, but a reflection of our understanding of universal interconnectedness and our responsibility towards our fellow human beings, as well as towards animals, nature, and the world we share. Kindness and consideration are not sporadic acts, but a constant attitude that permeates all our interactions and decisions. From the smallest act of courtesy to the deepest act of empathy, every gesture of kindness and consideration brings us closer to our own humanity and strengthens the ties that bind us as a global community. In a world where division and selfishness often prevail, cultivating kindness and thoughtfulness is an act of radical resistance, an affirmation of our ability to choose love over fear and connection over separation. Number 5. The strategy of silence. Silence, in the context of Stoicism, transcends its mere absence of words to become a powerful strategic tool. In negotiation or conflict situations, the strategic use of silence can be a subtle but effective weapon. By shrouding ourselves in a cloak of mystery and unpredictability, we exert psychological pressure on our opponents, driving them into a state of bewilderment and speculation. This strategic pause shifts your attention to our possible actions, granting us a tactical advantage in controlling the pace and direction of the conversation. Through silence, we not only communicate power and authority, but we also give ourselves the opportunity to listen and observe more clearly, allowing us to respond more accurately and effectively to the changing circumstances around us. Number 6. Resilience in the face of adversity. In Stoic philosophy, resilience becomes a fundamental virtue that transcends mere resistance or tolerance in the face of difficulties. It is rather about embracing those difficulties as opportunities to strengthen ourselves and grow as individuals. Stoic resilience involves cultivating an attitude of calm acceptance and unwavering determination in the face of the challenges that life presents us. Instead of focusing on what is out of our control, we focus on what we can influence, our own attitude in response to adversity. From this perspective, each challenge becomes an opportunity to test our virtue and wisdom, to develop our inner strength and our ability to adapt. Adversity, far from being seen as a destructive force, becomes a catalyst for our personal growth and evolution, reminding us of our inherent ability to find meaning and purpose even in the most difficult moments. If you're enjoying what you've seen so far, I encourage you to show your support by clicking the I like it, which you will find just below. Your support is essential so we can continue bringing you quality content. Number 7. Silence in negotiations. Within the Stoic context, silence takes on a prominent role in the art of negotiation. More than simply a pause between words, silence becomes a strategic tool to influence the course of conversations. Taking inspiration from the teaching of Zeno of Citium, who advocated listening more and speaking less, we recognize that true wisdom is found in considered reflection. In the field of negotiations, a reflective pause before responding not only allows you to process information and develop clear answers, but it also puts subtle pressure on the other party, causing them to reconsider their position or offer. This moment of strategic silence not only communicates our ability to think clearly and deliberately, but also gives us the space to carefully evaluate our options and make informed decisions. In a world full of noise and distractions, silence becomes a valuable resource for cultivating inner calm and insight, allowing us to navigate the complexities of negotiations with wisdom and astuteness. Number 8. Deep clarity. Stoic philosophy embraces the idea that true greatness lies in resonant simplicity. Instead of dispersing ourselves in a sea of empty words or superficial actions, Stoicism invites us to cultivate deep clarity in both our words and our actions. This commitment to authenticity and integrity involves talking less and acting more, focusing on what really matters rather than wasting energy on trivial concerns or mundane distractions. Deep clarity manifests itself in the consistency between our words and our actions, in the constant demonstration of virtue through our daily choices. Living deliberately and consciously involves making decisions based on a clear understanding of our core values, freeing ourselves from the weight of excess worries and distractions. By cultivating this inner clarity, we become beacons of light in a dark and confusing world, radiating a calm strength and quiet wisdom that inspires others to follow our example. Number 9. Serene Humility. In the vast universe of Stoicism, humility stands as a supremely valuable virtue, and its highest expression is found in quiet humility. This quality transcends the mere act of external modesty to delve into the depths of the soul. In silence, we find sacred space where we can free ourselves from the weight of pride and arrogance, and instead embrace the simple truth of our shared humanity. Serene humility is manifested in the careful choice of our words, in the renunciation of prominence, and in the constant search for authenticity in each interaction. It is the strength of recognizing our own mistakes and the wisdom of learning from them, an act of courage that allows us to grow and evolve as human beings. In a world obsessed with self-promotion and narcissism, quiet humility shines like a light of hope, reminding us that true greatness lies in the ability to recognize and celebrate the humanity in ourselves and others. Number 10. The Magnetism of Silence. Silence has an undeniable magnetic power, capable of attracting the attention and admiration of those around it. In a world inundated with noise and distractions, a moment of stillness shines like a beacon of calm in the midst of the storm. Silence not only envelopes the environment with its serene presence, but also acts as a magnet for hearts and minds, naturally drawing attention to those who emanate it. In those moments of profound silence, a person's presence and charisma become palpable, emanating from the depths of their being. Silence allows us to perceive the unexpressed, capture the nuances of emotions, and understand messages beyond words. It is a powerful reminder that sometimes the greatest truths are found in the space between words, in the stillness that allows wisdom to flourish and understanding to deepen. Number 11. Empathic listening. Within the very fabric of human relationships, empathic listening emerges as an invaluable and essential skill for cultivating meaningful connections and fostering mutual understanding. This art requires more than simply hearing the words being said. It involves active and deep participation in interpersonal communication. As we immerse ourselves in empathic listening, we pay attention not only to the words being spoken, but also to the nuances of tone, facial expression, and body language. It is an act of humility that recognizes that there is always something new to learn from others, and an expression of compassion that allows people to feel heard and understood. Empathic listening is a bridge that unites people, building bridges of understanding and empathy that transcend the barriers of ego and individuality. In a world where communication is often hindered by inattention and emotional disconnection, empathic listening stands as a beacon of hope, reminding us of the beauty and depth our human interactions can achieve when we truly commit to listening and understand others. What quality of Stoicism has impacted you the most? Do you identify with any of these teachings about the power of silence? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. Leave them in the comments below and join this enriching conversation. Also remember to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos full of wisdom and reflection. Until next time, and may silence guide you on your path to greatness.